Today is a great day. First and foremost, we have Ripley right here. We are finally taking her out into the wild. First things first we gotta do today is give it a wash because I took the tarp off yesterday and there's already tree debris, bird crap, and I guess what remains of pollen and spring and other debris from the trees just falling down. This car's filthy. We need to give it a wash. But recently I woke up unemployed and jobless. And I gotta be honest, guys, I never felt better. Let me explain. Oh, buddy, here you go. And there is the naturally aspirated 4.6 liter 3-valve V8 engine in the early S197 Mustangs. I will admit, since Mustang YouTube is littered with S550s and S650s right now, the S197s, especially the non-Coyote S197s, are not very popular on YouTube right now. This has, I think, around 43,000 miles, and as you can see, the engine bay is still mint. This is also all completely bone stock. I don't have any modifications on it. All right, so no batteries connected, so the window automatically slid down. Yep, there we go. We have battery. Now let's see if we can get ignition. Ripley's like, "You haven't started me in 4 months. What happened to you?" All right, first start since February. Here we go. There's just something so simple and joyous about driving a car you love. This is the first time I've driven this car in a couple of months now. I had this under wraps since early February when I bought the Golf GTI, and it feels good to get this car out again because the point of this video is to talk about new beginnings. And between the first time taking this car out on the road this season to my new situation in life, it's very appropriate that we take the Mustang out today to celebrate this momentous occasion. I haven't updated or streamed in quite some time, so you guys deserve to know what's going on. So to explain what's going on, let's rewind the clocks back to around Thanksgiving when I announced that I was getting this full-time job. To address why I haven't been uploading in over a month now, it's simply because the last couple of weeks, the first couple of weeks of me not posting, I was still working full-time and I was on what they call a performance improvement plan. Basically, in corporate America lingo, a performance improvement plan means we want to fire you, we're going to fire you, and unless you are completely exceptional and do the job of 7 people and completely blow our minds, we're going to fire you. And even though I met my expectations and I fulfilled every requirement of my performance improvement plan with this company, they ended up canning me. It was a very high paying salary, and it was a position that I could not say no to. And a lot of you understood that, and I appreciate that. I was eventually let go from this job, and I was honestly mad about it for maybe a total of 10 minutes. This company, I'm not going to say the company name I worked for, but they're a heavy hitter in the corporate real estate world. So you guys can imagine working for this corporate job, prioritizing 60 to 70 hour work weeks over anything else. It would interfere with a lot of productivity as far as videos go, and that's exactly what happened. I ended up having to put YouTube and everything else that I was doing with my life on the back burner. and this job was affecting my YouTube channel, as well as my gig at Dingbats, as well as my personal life at home, and relationships were getting strained. This job was taking over my entire life, and I was uncomfortable with this job taking up as much as it was taking up. So something had to give eventually. And what ended up happening was, despite, again, me meeting all of my expectations in my PIP and the performance improvement plan, I did not meet what the company was wanting. So they dismissed me. And honestly, good riddance. I couldn't be happier. I was let go on May 31st, and I haven't slept this good in months. I was putting in close to 70 hours a week on average with this full-time corporate job. And the reason why I was putting in so much time with this job is, in order to do my job properly as a company wanted me to, I had to put myself in situations where I'm capturing people in public, so I had to wait for the right moments, the right shots, and really I had to put myself in situations where I had to wait and rely on people in order to do my job properly. I have not had a smoothie cane smoothie in quite some time. Oh my God, delicious. You know, the worst stadium name in the world is the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, but damn, do they make good smoothies. I'm not sponsored by Smoothie King. Nothing really satisfies a blistering hot day outside like a delicious smoothie. All right, so in short, guys, I haven't posted in a month because I was struggling to keep a job I deep down didn't even want anymore, and I was putting so much time into said day job that it was sacrificing everything else. It had to sacrifice everything else. There was just no more time left in the day to be doing everything I wanted to do along with this job. So something had to give, and since YouTube is not paying all the bills, I had to go with the money and the income that was paying the bills. But now that I'm free from this corporate job, it gives me the freedom, liberty, and opportunity to do everything that I want to do. I'm already back doing weddings. I actually shot a 65-year-old birthday party last weekend, and that was fun as hell. And I recently took a weekend camping trip up to my absolute favorite place in the world, Lake George, with a couple of my friends, and it was a very peaceful and relaxing weekend. If there's just something about that place that makes me so happy inside. If you've never been to the greater Lake George, New York area, I strongly suggest you find a way to go up there sometime. It's just magnificent. We stay at a campsite called Rogers Rock, and that's all the way up at the north end of the lake. So we're about 15 minutes from Ticonderoga, the nearest small town, which is up north of there. And we're about 30 miles from the center of Lake George Village. So it's about a 30 to 45 minute drive to get all the way up the coastal road of the west side of the lake to get to our campsite. And this trip, we stayed right adjacent to the lake. I've never had a campsite before where I can literally throw a stone into the lake. That's how close we were to the lake. So at night, we heard the little creek going into the lake, and then we heard the waves coming from the lake in the morning. So it was just so spectacular and beautiful. And that was the relaxing trip that I needed. Above all else, once I got let go from this day job, I took a couple of weeks just to chill and relax, because burnout is a very serious thing, guys. And unlike most YouTubers who are quitting YouTube, I'm not gonna make a narcissistic video explaining why I'm quitting. I'm just gonna stop making videos if I quit. And I would maybe post something in the community notes saying, okay, I'm done. I'm not gonna edit a cinematic video explaining why I'm quitting, only to then come back eventually later with more videos. That's just really fucking stupid, and I don't know why YouTubers do that. But, I mean, I digress. But burnout is a very serious thing, and I was burnt out like I've never been burnt out in my life before. And between struggling with doing this job, I mean, the day job alone was consuming every aspect of my life, and it was forcing me to go back to a mentality that SiriusXM enforced in me, where it's no matter what's going on in your life, you had to prioritize a job over everything else. And anyone who works in corporate America knows that upper middle management is literally the bane of your existence. Your direct boss may or may not be cool, but their bosses are little demon spawns of Satan that work to make your lives completely miserable while you're doing your job. Just think Bill Lumbergh from Office Space, but worse. They follow a script. They listen to what the CEO and the head honchos want. And the company that I was working for, management is full of people who never held a camera in their lives. They have no idea what it's like to be a photographer. They just see numbers. So I really needed time to just relax. And these last 2 weeks, with being lazy, doing whatever freelance work I can do, and capping it off with a wonderful trip up to Lake George, it gave me the rejuvenation that I desperately needed, because I was exhausted to the point where my mother, God bless her, she is the type that she holds nothing back. And we went out to dinner one night, and this was in the middle of my PIP with this company. So we went to dinner, and my mother looked at me. I had black eyes to the point where my eyes were blacker than Louis Rossman. And my mother looked at me and straight up said, "You look like shit," and decided to give me a motherly lecture about prioritizing myself and taking time to rest. I didn't believe her, and I didn't listen, because I was just trying to meet these impossible to meet goals that this company meets for all of its employees. And I was struggling to meet the expectations of you guys who subscribe to my channel. I know I have a hit going on with the Mixdown Meltdown videos, and I appreciate all of you who watch these videos, but it was really hard for me to find time to edit these videos while being completely exhausted from the day job. It would be the point where I would leave at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and I wouldn't get home until 9, 10 o'clock at night. And I would have to stay up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning editing and uploading, because this company demanded that I upload all of my media the day of. So I had to film, edit, and upload all of this media and content for this company in a 24-hour span, and I have literally maybe 3 to 4 hours a night to myself. So if you guys are pissed off that I haven't been uploading, I'm sorry. I feel like I owe you guys an explanation as to what was going on, just so we could be transparent. You know, I pride myself on being completely honest with you guys, so that's what was going on. And really, that's all I gotta say. Let's go give this car a much needed wash. So guys, it's later in the day, and I was gonna keep her right in the driveway, but with this sunset and how beautiful it is outside, I had to take her out for a little bit of a cruise because, I mean, just look at her. In fact, I'm gonna be that guy right now and take a sunset picture because Ripley is looking nice and fine as hell right now. I'm a pro photographer and I'm taking photos of my car on an iPhone. I really am a full-on tool bag right now. The paint looks great. Everything just looks stupendous. And it feels so good to drive this car again. You guys have no idea. I bought Hans Gruber, my 2020 Golf GTI, and it is a wonderful car, but nothing beats this. And nothing beats American Muscle, even though, again, this is a completely stock 3-valve Mustang. Even the new EcoBoost Mustangs are faster than this, but a V8's a V8. Can't really complain about that. And of course, you get, before Ford made the Tremec transmissions only exclusive to the Mach 1 and now Dark Horse, this has a Tremec transmission on it. Again, it's completely stock, but a V8 is a V8. I just love that sound. And because it is wonderful out, let's put the top down. Oh yeah. We are prime and ready to go. I really hate the fact that I have to pay for my own health insurance again. That sucks. But I'm now in a position where I can go all in with YouTube and I can go all in doing freelancing. So that is exactly what I'm going to do with you guys here on this channel. So what exactly does that mean for the channel's future? Well, the fact that I do not have a day job anymore means you guys are going to be seeing a whole lot more of me. Oh my god, a Cybertruck in the wild. Wow. That thing's even uglier than I imagined. So you guys are going to be seeing a whole lot more of me. I'm going to be giving you guys more vlogs, more content, and certainly focusing on more Mixdown Meltdown stuff. I have now 13 churches that I've now visited, and I've only published 4 episodes. That's not good. I want to publish more, and this job was hindering that progress of the channel, so I'm going to be publishing a lot more often. With the day job, I was making great money, but unfortunately, that was taking up all of my time focusing on YouTube stuff. So now that I no longer have this day job, I'm going to be doing way more YouTube stuff along with my other freelancing stuff. So get ready, guys. We are about to enter a new era into this channel, and I will have more in the works in a subsequent video later on. I will be making a Patreon page. I just need to figure out what I want to do with that Patreon page. I don't want to give away stuff that I don't want to charge for stuff that I've already given for free, so I need to figure out what you guys would want as far as what you would be willing to pay for. I know that one thing that I will absolutely be including is a sort of like a DVD commentary on kids. If you don't know what a DVD commentary is, ask your parents. But I will be making essentially a DVD commentary of all of the Mixdown Meltdown episodes. The number one complaint that I get from you guys about the Mixdown Meltdown is you want more and more detailed explanations. And with the episodes itself, it would be weird if you're trying to focus on everything I'm saying versus everything I'm doing. So I think with the DVD commentary video, that's definitely something that I can do, and I know that's one thing that you guys definitely would pay for. What else you guys would be willing to pay for? I honestly don't know. Consultations, mix reviews, If you guys have any ideas, leave a comment below. And guys, if someone says something that you all like that comment, because I can always sort the comments out based on how many likes that comment gets. And if you guys really like one idea, I'll put that on the Patreon page. So Patreon is definitely something that is going to be coming in the future. But also what's definitely coming into the future is a Fiverr page. Now, Fiverr reached out to me in order to make a creator video, but they wanted me to make a video highlighting the features of Fiverr, and that's just not something that I like to do. But I will be making a Fiverr page where you guys can actually hire me to do stuff for you. So whether it's cleaning up audio, mixing your tracks, editing your drums, editing your photos, video, etc., I will be having a Fiverr page that I will post on Instagram link, and I will also be posting that link on the community page on my YouTube page. Those are two things that are definitely coming. I will be posting a lot more often. I will try to have a video, at least 2 videos a week. Ideally, I would like to post 1 video every Monday through Friday. And hello, you beauty. Oh, that's a beaut. Very nice. Anyway, so for now, I'm thinking of posting every Tuesday and Thursday. The way the algorithm on YouTube works is they want consistency, and like if you post on the same day, they know that you're going to be posting that often on that day. So consistency is very important with building a YouTube channel. So I know I will be posting more. So yeah, guys, I really I'm trying to just soak it all in with this new chapter of freelancing life. I'm back to freelancing, and I'm back being my own boss. I'm being my own advisor, my own human resources department, and doing everything myself, the way it should be, the way it always should have been. No more corporate slave job for me. I am now my own boss once again, and it feels amazing. Guys, I have not slept this good in a very long time since I got hired by this corporate job. So, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna head out and enjoy a nice walk around this park because it's very peaceful. I also just realized I parked like an asshole, but worth it because, wow, Ripley looks amazing. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.